Hi Scorpio, and welcome to your mid-month May love tarot reading. This is for singles, couples, and those who are dating. Let's go ahead and pull the overall energy for you guys in regards to love and romance for these last 2 weeks of May. All right. Have faith. So, Scorpio, trust your faith in the situation. So, no matter what's going on, the choices that you have made, you need to stand true to them and believe in yourself and not let go. If you're super single and it's been a long haul and, you know, you're like, when is this ever going to end? You need to have faith, Scorpio. You need to have faith. That there is a person, but you know, sometimes the person that is our person, and I'm sorry if you heard that, that's thunder. So if you hear that throughout this video, it's because we're about to get some crazy storms here where I live. So I'm trying to get these all finished up before that, because man, the energy has just been crazy. And I know with electrical storms that totally like throws a lot of psychics and mediums off, because just all of the energy, right? Electricity is energy. So energy is crazy. It may be that way till the end of the month. We don't know, right? It's just, we got to go day to day. But you need to have faith that there is somebody for you if you've been single for a while. If you're in the dating scene and you're just kind of getting to the point where you're feeling like, and run down, don't lose your faith. You might want to stop dating some people for a while, take a little time out to help you restore your faith if that's, you know, what needs to happen. But do what you got to do. Now, if you are in a committed relationship, you need to have faith in yourself, in your partner, or the relationship itself. You have to apply that how it fits just based on your personal situation, right? Because this is general. So it's all about keeping the faith, Scorpio, these last 2 weeks of May in regards to love and romance. So let's pull some romance angels to get a couple highlights. And I'm just going to say this because of my friend. If you have just recently broken up with somebody, you broke up with them or even they broke up with you, have faith that that's exactly what needed to happen, even if it hurts right now, okay? Have faith in that. Okay, so we had deception fall out, and someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship with this. This is usually about like hiding feelings or holding something back, and now we have engagement. It's not to me so much about lying and betrayal and all of that. That's more of in the red, pay attention to the red flags card. This is where I feel like either we're deceiving ourselves, or who we're involved with is holding back. Like there's emotions being held back. There's things that aren't being said, and they could not be being said because we're afraid to be vulnerable, or, you know, we don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, something like that. But it's like we're holding back what we really think and feel. But then we have this engagement where, you know, things elevate. So I think that's why we have the have faith card come out, is no matter what it looks like right now in your dating life, Scorpio, have faith that it's definitely going to get better and improve. It really is. Even if it looks a bit cray-cray right now. So I just feel like not everybody is being true to themselves or willing to express their true emotions to the other person involved, whether that's you or the person you're dealing with, or both of you acting that way, okay? It's just, we are holding back, we're hiding ourselves. Sometimes if you just met somebody new, you don't want to be your true self, right? I mean, that's all human nature. The first 6 months, they say you can't really trust a relationship because you're not dating the real person. You're dating the best version of them those first 6 months. The honeymoon phase or whatever. Alright, so look at this. We have the Two of Wands. This is like going on a date. This is sharing a meal. This is conversation, and it's intimate, and it's nice, and it's happy, and it's personal. Yeah, I feel like some of us just need to open up and express ourselves here. Because we have some discontentment going on. But we have the Ace of Cups right there. Here's more. Okay. So Scorpio, so kind of what I see for some of you is where you and somebody else have this connection going on. Okay. But either we are in and then we get scared and pull back, or it's that somebody has just not expressed their love. Okay. Because there is love here. We have the Ace of Cups right here at the middle of your reading. But here and here is kind of like disagreement, indifference, not seeing eye to eye. So if you're, you know, dating somebody, I just feel like you guys aren't being real with each other. Real in the sense of talking about what's going on in your hearts, okay? And because of that, there's this weird push and pull energy between the two of you, which is where it's hot and heavy and then a little bit disconnected, hot and heavy, a little bit disconnected, and hot and heavy again. We need to just get real. We need to get vulnerable. We need to state things as they are, because that's what's going to elevate this relationship, okay? Some of you, these next 2 weeks, I feel like you're going out on a date, and it could be like the first date, and you're gonna have a really good time, but I feel like you hook up and you kind of regret that the next day. So listen, if you are really feeling somebody, like you're going on a first date, or maybe this is a friend that you've had for a while that you thought, okay, maybe, no maybe, and no, don't hook up that first night, because there's just some remorse about it, okay? I feel like we ultimately overcome it, but some of you, it's like, if you do that, you're setting the stage for that relationship to only ever be sexual. And you don't want that, right? If you're really liking somebody, you don't want to set the foundation that all that you guys really share is a sexual relationship. You don't want that. So if you are having a killer date with somebody and it's the first date, don't give it up. Don't do it. Don't do it. Male or female, I don't care who you are. Don't do it, because, you know, it's not like just males are out there trying to get it. There's some females that throw themselves at the males, right? And the males are like, whoa, wait, what? So, yeah, don't. Also, if there's like a friend that you've had that you're kind of considering hooking up with, just be really honest with each other beforehand, okay? Like, honesty, because I do see potential, you know. Here she is looking out the window, and I see a horse there, a brown horse, and then here's this couple on the horse. So, you know, just be very honest and real with each other beforehand, because it's like there's some sort of indifference after this hookup or connection. And I do see that it gets better, but again, if this is new and you hook up right away, that's what you're setting the foundation for, and you don't want that. But, you know, for the rest of you that are kind of in this breakup, it's time to just get real. Like, that's honestly my whole message for Scorpio in regards to love and romance, is it's time to get real with yourself and your emotions, and be willing to put them out there and demand that of whoever you're involved with, okay? And if, you know, they don't want to comply, fine, whatever. Because I just feel like that's the energy that brings us closer, that allows us to get committed to each other. We decide to move in. We're going to get married. Like, that, being real, being vulnerable, believing in that, taking the mask off is what allows the energies and the relationship to actually expand and grow. All right? Whereas keeping everything inside of ourselves and letting our mind run wild and crazy, I feel is what's creating these disconnections. Because this is a great energy between you and another. And listen, if you are somebody who just recently got broken up, to me, the way I see this is where you're going through remembering the good times, remembering the bad times, remembering the good sex, remembering the bad times, remembering all the fun that you had. It's like going back and forth between those energies. And again, have faith that that's just part of this process. You know, when you first break up with somebody, you're going to have days where you feel good, days that you're going to feel really bad. You know, it just sucks. That's how it goes. Just don't lose the faith. Just keep moving forward. And don't try to hide how you're feeling. Like, don't wear a mask. You know what? It's okay that you're hurting over somebody. It's okay that you're sad. You don't need to hide that from anybody else so they feel better or whatever. Like, just be real to you, Scorpio, and speak your truth. Say what you've got to say, 100%, and everything should work out quite well. So I'm going to pull you guys some advice. Also, definitely could be something new for Scorpio, a new relationship. We got a date. We got this beautiful Ace of Cups. We have faith, and then we end with the couple on the horse. There's so much passion there. So, yeah, there could be a very significant partnership for Scorpio the second half of May, where you are now committed to somebody. Yeah, look at this. We have amethyst, transformation, certainty, confidence. And with this, these last 2 weeks of May, there is going to be a big shift inside of Scorpio, emotionally, mentally, physically. There's just a lot of change happening here. I mean, we see it. Like I said, it's up, down, up, down, you know, and now here we have transformation, the change of that cycle of energy, and you know, things elevate to a higher level. Just keep the faith, okay? Allow the transformations and changes that need to take place in your life and inside of you in regards to love and romance. Allow them to take place, okay? Because it's gonna restore your confidence and your belief in yourself, and you're just gonna be better grounded and more solid in who you are and what you want, where you're going, and all of that. So Scorpio, those are your love messages for the second half of May. I do hope that this has helped and offered you some guidance. Really take the mask off and demand that anybody else who you feel may be holding back or not speaking their whole truth, demand it from them. Be like, no, I'm being 100% legitimate with you. I'm being vulnerable. I'm exposing my heart. I'm telling you my whole truth. Either you can return that to me, or you just need to be gone, because I'm not down to play these games anymore. I'm not down with this, you know, back and forth energy where I can't catch my breath or get stable footing. Like, I just feel like Scorpio needs balance, needs truth, needs transformation, is ready to shed their old shell. Let's just pretend that you can rejuvenate a new hard shell, right? You're ready to molt that shell and come into a new version of yourself. And I just feel like a much more authentic to who you are version of yourself, where it's not so much I'm going to do what I need to do to please my partner. I'm going to do what I need to do to please me first. And it's not in a selfish sense. It's not like, oh, it's me, 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 all about me. That's not what I mean. It's about restoring your confidence and your belief in yourself, where you are going to be authentic and nobody is going to change that. Even if they're pointing at you saying that you suck and da-da-da-da, you can be like, no, there's nothing wrong with me. I'm confident in who I am. Like, I know who I am. Who are you? Do you know who you are? Do you know what you're reaching for? Do you know where you're going? Yeah, that's what I thought. So I've just got to go now because you're a train wreck and I'm not going to let you project that energy onto me anymore, making me think there's something's wrong with me. I'm Scorpio, you're damn right, I feel things intensely, but you know what? You have the problem, not me. I'm being real, I'm being straight up, I'm being 100. And you know, you can't go wrong with that. And sometimes when you are real and straight up, other people can't handle that because they can't even be real to themselves, right? Honestly, the truth at the end of the day, whatever really upsets us is something that's triggering us because our own energy is out of balance about it. And it took me a long time to understand that, but I'll tell you, like, things that used to really hurt my feelings and trigger me a while ago, they don't anymore. It's because I've healed that part inside of me. I still have more to go. We're all a work in progress, right? But, you know, what really triggers you is often telling you that you have energy that needs to be healed about it, or your energy is not balanced, okay? So those are your messages, Scorpio. I am wishing you guys a very awesome second half of May. Take care.